drop a Dark Templar to take out the 3 drones, but Savior is going to have to be a lot more concerned about this right here. The Templar is going to drop and Psystorm all those SCVs, or I'm sorry, all those drones, and it looks like didn't manage to get as many drones as I expected. Now Psystorming, aha! Oh my goodness, a beautiful Psystorm for Chalrenge, taking out, and that shuttle now taken out with the Templar in it. And that Dark Templar actually doing a lot of damage inside the base as well. Savior still now he has speed upgraded Overlords, but Savior taking a huge hit economically there, losing a gigantic. I think that was 14 or 15 drones right there he lost. And so Chalrenge doing exactly what he needed to do there. He's probably going to go and stake out an expansion for himself. As you can see, Savior's economy not doing great. He did not as bad as it could have been because he does have that expansion out. Now Chalrenge is going to try to set up. Looks like in the bottom right hand corner. I'm just going to move 2 Dragoons and a Dragoon and 2 Zealots there. Take care of the Overlord. The Overlord was just there for that purpose, to kind of scout out to see where Chalrenge was going to expand next. And it looks like Savior trying to get that Overlord out, but not going to be successful in doing so. Yeah, there goes. But honestly, no hit, no worries, because his supply is okay. 4th gateway going up. I'm sorry, it looks like the second. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the second nexus, not the 3rd, and that's really where the key. And again, that nexus doesn't have a lot of minerals on it, so what's going to be key is where the 3rd nexus is. And it looks like Savior might be going for a really kind of quick, cheesy lurker drop, pushing some units up here. Pulling them back now, but it looks like that Overlord, as it's pushing out, either it might be scouting a couple Scourges out as well to make sure he doesn't get dropped again from the drop shuttle, and those 3 evolution chambers going up. Chalrenge, although he knows about that, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do anything. Looks like he does have actually level 1 weapons. I'd like to get a look at the Zerglings. Looks like the Zerglings aren't. It looks like he is in fact going to be behind. I wish I had gotten a count on how many hits that Zealot got off on the Zerglings, but anyway, point being, Savior going for 3 upgrades. I think there's only a single forge down for Chalrenge at the moment, so it looks like he'll be able to keep up as far as the weapons to armor upgrade, which is really the most important difference there, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to keep up otherwise. And Savior sending out that, looks like he's going to try to hunt that Observer with that Overlord and that Scourge. That Scourge actually going to be drawn off. I'm not sure. And now, as you can see, Chalrenge going to push up. That Overlord's going to give an indication, though, as to where the location of his 3rd base is going to be. So my guess is in a few seconds here, we're going to see Savior push out with a large force, and that Ob's going to push out. So Chalrenge actually going to go. He's not going to wait for that attack to come. He's going to push up with an attack of his own to make sure he can secure this. And it looks like that. And it looks like he sent that Obs down to see if Savior was pushing out. Savior might be in a little bit of trouble here. He's been trying to hunt down. He's been producing a lot of Scourges to hunt down the Obs while he techs the Hive. And in the meantime, Chalrenge has just kind of had free reign, hasn't been harassed. Looks like level 1 spines, level 1 defense, just to the level 1 weapons actually. So it looks like they're even as far as upgrades right now. But the question is for how long? I'm not. We'll see. I didn't see that forge spinning, so I'm not sure. Chalrenge setting up to get another expansion as well, and so Chalrenge going to push in with a lot of Dragoons, 2 Templar and an Archon right here, just kind of shifting around. I'm not sure if we'll see. And really, the key to this fight is going to be whether Savior can push up with that single Scourge and that Overlord to take out the Obs. And actually, that Overlord's going to spot this large force kind of pushing back. And Chalrenge, even though I guess he was just setting up in that position just to make sure that he didn't get caught with his pants down. And Savior being really interesting here, being really passive. I'm very surprised. He's not really he is scouting now, but really not doing anything. Just kind of teching up, kind of biding his time. But I don't see him massing up at the same time. Looks like he's taking another expansion himself. A single Zealot kind of going up there and doing a harass. It looks like it's going to be taken out. But he's just kind of letting Chalrenge expand in mass, and you can't expect to win games when you do that. 2 pylons going down, still no cannons at that location. Looks like Savior's going to move some Zerglings there now, but they might be intercepted. We'll see if they're going to be intercepted by that large force in the meantime. Rushing down, they are speed upgraded, and I'm not sure that Hive's been down for a bit. Doesn't look like they're adrenaline upgraded yet. And now Chalrenge is going to move down. This might be a little bit a bad situation from Chalrenge because he might get caught out of position as he's defending this. Savior might move out from his base. We'll see if he moves out from his base and decides to take out another location. But it looks like, yeah, in fact, Savior might have been poisoned to do that, but it looks like it's not. I don't think he's in a good enough position to do it anymore. And Chalrenge doing a little bit of a bad Psystorming himself there. He does manage to save his Templar. Templar didn't end up getting killed. Defiler Mound up for Savior in the meantime, so Savior deciding to go probably for Plague Darkstorm combination. once he gets consumed. But against Protoss, honestly, I don't think that's as effective as Ultralisks are, so I'm surprised he went that first. And wow, Chalrenge getting on the edge, so he's going to be able to Psystorm from there. And there's no drones there, but he is going to be able to Psystorm a little bit out. And now units all over the field coming from the north, and it looks like Savior sniffed that out. Going to Psystorm anyway, and it looks like both the Templar and the Dragoon were taken out. I'm not sure if he actually got a Psystorm off on anything. A decent-sized little attack force there from Savior, not doing anything at the moment. And in the meantime, little attacks across the middle here. Those Zerglings are going to get massacred, and Savior just going to try to do as much damage as he can. Still level 1 weapons upgrade for Chalrenge, and I think if he was continuously upgrading level 1, he would have been at level 2 at this point. Now the Forge is still, it looks like it is going, but it feels like that might be a little late, and Savior might for momentarily get the advantage as far as, well, he's definitely going to have the upgrade across the board as far as the advantage. Now, trying to put some cannons down, I think Savior realizes it, so he's going to try to push up, and it's going to be really difficult from this cliff. A little bit of a miscued Psystorm there. He really did it in the dark there. I'm not sure if I would have advised that, but unfortunately now, Chalrenge actually taking the advantage as far as expansions go. Wow, it looks like Savior does have he has upgraded drop at this point. The question is how effective is he going to be with that? Chalrenge already has the cannons in position to really deal with that, so that's going to be effectively neutralized. It looks like they're going to morph to lurkers so they can kind of do as much damage as possible. Dark Swarm going down, and that's a huge amount of Dragoons that aren't going to be able to do anything because of that Dark Swarm. All those Lings getting taken out inside the Dark Swarm though. And wow, it looks like Probes out in the open. I'm surprised Chalrenge actually didn't get them taken out. I think he was, and this Dragoon just having a field day. Looks like Savior bringing those Zerglings around, but he's going to make a sudden quality to make sure that doesn't happen in the future. Going to have Lurkers, and it looks like he's going to try to sink on the corner and hit as many Probes as possible. Basically within that cannon range, and that's going to force Chalrenge to bring it back. I'm going to use that Overlord. It looks like he's going to try to use that Overlord to absorb some damage, and using a bit of micro here to try to take the cannons down. Looks like there is a Templar though in position to do damage, and so he took out a couple probes, but I don't think it was worth the cost. 2 Lurkers for about 4 probes and a cannon. Honestly, I think the Lurkers were. I'm not sure that was advised. Still level 1 upgrades here, and a couple drones just sitting there. Savior looking really sloppy. Drones gathered in with troops, not doing anything. Those troops have been sitting there for a very long time. A queen out now, so I guess he's going to go for a ensnare. Lurkers, yeah, those Lurkers are just getting killed off, but it looks like they managed to exchange blows. Just two Overlords with full grouping there, and Savior falling behind both economically and in production at this point. I'm going to try to hide his units in the upper left-hand corner as Chalrenge is pushing up, and Chalrenge just has too many units on the field now, even though Savior does have a slight tech advantage. He does have the Spire, he does have the Hive up, he does have the Defilers down. I don't think it's going to make a difference because Chalrenge just has a huge economy. He's got a lot more troops on the ground. He has Psystorm. Really, if Savior's going to win it, he's going to have to win it with his upgrade advantage, and I'm not sure that he's going to be able to do that. A lot of